What's up everyone, BLOX FRUITS new update is shaping up to be one of the biggest update they have ever done. And there's a lot to talk about in this update. There are a lot of leaks floating around and all the leaks are really exciting, so you guys don't want to miss out this video. So make sure you guys watch it till the end, because for this video we'll be covering all the leaks that are out there. Some leaks you might have seen, some you might have no idea of, and there is a reason why this update is going to be the biggest update, maybe more so than the dragon update. Keep in mind, I might be wrong at some point. There might be some things that they decide to not release, so it's just an assumption over here, so it could go wrong as well. But I'm pretty sure the leaks we have received, at one point they are going to add it. If not this update, probably update after this. So the very first leak that we have is this one over here from Admin Wizard, and look at this. This is the picture of a red demon looking guy, and it looks pretty clean. At the first glance, it obviously has a face of an Oni, so people are saying this has to be an Oni fruit. Because if you look at it right here, Oni fruit has some chains, some horns, and the red color with these teeth. And not to mention, it also has yellow eyes. So look at here, it has chains, horns, some teeth. The top also looks like the fruit's top, yellow eyes as well. So this has to be the Oni fruit. But people are saying Oni fruit is just going to be the Yeti fruit, but with a new skin or mutation. Honestly, if you do look at Yeti, the Yeti physique is like very bulky. Just like how we see over here, he's very bulky. The stance of Yeti is very different, and it's like very detailed model. This over here is also like very detailed, but there are some rough edges I can see. Kind of like same physique and Yeti. So the guys who are saying that it might just be a Yeti mutation, they might be onto something, but I think it would not be the case, because Yeti is like ice-based, and this fruit looks like to be strength based or like maybe fire based. So it would be exact opposite of what they are going to do. So maybe that would be the plan of mutation. Also, another reason for this theory is also because there is winter today, and Yeti is like winter based fruit, and the update will be like around Christmas. So people are thinking, yeah, maybe it's just a Yeti mutation. But honestly, I think it would be a better idea to make it a different fruit on itself. Because if you look at it, I think this fruit deserves its own reputation. And in my opinion, this fruit would be better than Yeti, but not better than Dragon. So it would be like Kitsune level of fruit. But just like how Kitsune is speed based, this would be the strength based. So basically the strongest fruit, and it would be like a tank. Look at this guy, it looks like a Hulk. Now that I think about it, maybe adding like a mutation or a skin of a Hulk to Yeti, that would look cool. Because if you look at this thing, that is definitely moved from Hulk. Also, this boulder move is also something Hulk would do. I can see that they have been inspired from Hulk to make this fruit. Now let's move on to our second leak. Our second leak is about this ice fruit, and this thing looks amazing. Look at this. There is something that I don't like, is like, why are these spikes, ice spikes, are like still outdated, but the floor looks amazing. It looks like the water has been frozen, and it has like really cool particle effects. And also, now ice would have like a sword instead of having this trident. I don't mind trident, but honestly, they do need to give something else to the fruit, because light has something similar. So it would be best that if they give like a sword to this. And I think all the moves need to change, because in the anime, we see how cool the fight of Ice Admiral was. So I think they do deserve like a full-on rework. They could just do the panel update too, but I don't think they can do that, and you know, it's gonna be as good. But I think there might just be the plan to do that. If they're going to focus on a new fruit, they can just add a panel update to Ice. But still, it won't be as much of a disappointment. But honestly, I'm hoping for a fruit rework. Currently, the attacks are not that bad. They're outdated, but they still are not that bad. Maybe some attacks are too bland, like one color. That might need a rework. But most of the attacks are pretty cool. This is the attack that he has done in the screenshot, and yeah, it looks pretty boring. But it's gonna change though. I hope they do something about the spikes. Up next, we have something related to the Coliseum. If you take a look at this thing, it's the new Coliseum they have added. I'm not sure, but I think it's in C3. As you can see over here, this looks like the area where you do the PvP. So it's like a Hydra Arena. But I don't understand why would they add this Coliseum. I'm not saying it's bad, it looks pretty decent. But we already have a Coliseum in our C2. But it looks pretty cool. I think most likely this is just a temporary thing, and they're just adding it for the next event. So the event will take place over here. I don't know what they're trying to do, because there is like a big tree in the center. Of course, it won't be for a PvP reason, because why would they add like an obstacle over here if it was for PvP? I don't know, maybe you have to talk to some NPCs or something. It is kind of broken too. If they were going to make a good model, they could have just made it, and it would look pretty cool. As you can see, the trees, the gifts, and the whole decoration is like a Christmas theme. So I think the next update has to be on Christmas. So all these leaks are like for the Christmas. So far, we have not received a bulletin, and all these leaks are coming out left and right. That's actually crazy. That's Bulletin's job to do the leaks, but we are getting leaks first, and then we are getting the bulletin. And that too is not like confirmed. I think they're too focused on creating the update than releasing the bulletin. Up next, there is another leak, which is of my favorite fruit, Kitsune. But this leak is not fully confirmed. All the other leaks I've shown you, they're 100% confirmed. If not in this update, they will be added in the next update. But so far, we have seen like all the things in Christmas theme islands and stuff. So I think they will be added in this update if they don't back down from their words. Like, they always do that. Like in the past, they did that with the portal, like how they did with the creation fruit too. That's such a disappointment. I hope they add that in this update. And controlled fruit is coming as well, but we have not received much leaks. All the leaks are floating around in the past. So this new leak is about the Kitsune fruit, and I'm really hyped about it because we have seen the glimpse of this Kitsune and its plushies. So this is actually like a model, like a picture taken from a model. And look at this. This looks insane. As you can see, it's kind of like, you know, you can see in the background there's like old Kitsune, but this is like the mutated Kitsune per se. You can say like it's a mutated Kitsune, but it looks pretty sick. Like the gold, the red and white, I am loving it. Imagine the white Kitsune moves. I think I will honestly like the red Kitsune too if they add like that, because I heard that they are going to add like a sanguine themed Kitsune. But I'm not sure. That too is not confirmed. There are some floating leaks, but it's from the duplicate game. This could very well also be from a dupe game, but honestly, this looks like something that BLOX FRUITS would do. Look at this goal, like they're trying to change the entire model. It looks superior version of the previous Kitsune, and it looks more detailed than anything. Like, I don't know, but I think this is a better model. So these are all the leaks that I have been able to gather, and there are more too, but those are like not confirmed. So I'm just showing you guys which I think they are 100% confirmed or close to 100%, like the last one. These are pretty amazing leaks. I'm totally hyped about it. I doubt they can all fit this volume of content in just one update. So maybe one or two things will be dropped out, and I sure hope it's not the Oni fruit. I really want to see the Oni fruit in action, because I think it will be same price, like 4k Robux, just as Kitsune is, but strength based. It's about time we do get something strong now, because we have been stuck with Kitsune, and I want to see an equal fruit that can match the power of Kitsune. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and bye-bye.